Oh, this must look beautiful, young soul. Today we want to talk about Tao Te Ching. Chapter number 1 is categorized into Tao. Tao. Now, chapter number 1 is it's easy. Looks like it. 道可道，非常道；名可名，非常名。道可道。So actually, if you know Chinese, looks like easy, but each Dao in the first sentence means different thing. So the common translation will be, oh, okay, Dao that can be described or said is not the real Dao. But you don't say anything at all. So so doing my research, meditation and all those things, and then I come up with two commentators. One is 2,000-year-old He Shang Gong, and the other is Wang Bi, who is 1,800-year-old. Both commentators so important to understand Tao Te Ching. So I go to their book, the commentatory, and then when I first, Wang Bi is pretty easy to understand, but when I open He Shang Gong's explanation, so if you have my book, is 191 there. I was so disappointed when I first encountered He Shang Gong. I thought he would be everything wonderful and so on. But when I first the first chapter, the first sentence, I got so discouraged. I said, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about?" Oh yes, but of course, I knew, or now I knew that he is a grandmaster. And for 2,000 years, of course, Lao Tzu is 2,600 years. For 2,000 years, he interpreted. So everybody very diligently follow him. I mean, it must be something. So I meditate on it, and then suddenly I realized, well, if Tao cannot describe it, but the whole Tao Te Ching is about Tao. I mean, after all, 5,000 words. If you come to my concordance here, if you the Tao, so I list all the Tao, which chapter have it, and it's all Tao there. So if you say cannot describe, why are you talking about Tao? I mean, so and then I meditate on it. I try to understand it, and then during meditation, of course, before I go to sleep, and meditate, memorize every single word of Tao Te Ching, and then when I get up in the morning, I normally come up with new things, and this chapter 1 is one of those chapters. So 道可道，非常道。He Shang Gong said, they talk about long life Tao. The long life Tao, that is the chapter 59. The long life Tao. So what's Tao Te Ching? De is learning the way of Tao. So what is Tao? We don't know. Later on, the chapter will tell us. No. But what we know was the effect of Tao. So we need to learn what Tao is. So what we saying in the Tao Te Ching? This Tao is what we can know, what we can learn. So it's long life Tao. So we need to qualify what kind of Tao we're talking. Now, so everything go back to black and white writing. It's all in the Chinese. So I list everything there so that better later on, if you know Chinese, if you want to translate it for the public. But you can translate it in your own. But, and then you need to, then later people say, oh, that's how you translate. And then, so I translated Tao is long life Tao. And then the next line of it, 名可名非常. The name can be named. It's not the real name. And then it doesn't say anything. But then I realized was name. So what you can see, manifestation of Tao. That's what you can see, material what you see. But once you said, if you said the whole thing, the real, okay, the real is oneness, you cannot distinguish. But if you're a spaceman out there, look at the Earth, or say, this Earth, okay, it's Earth, okay, but when you go inside, so there's trees, animals, and so on. So we differentiate. So, if what we say, so it's a tree. Well, of course, you can name the tree, but it's not the whole thing. So, yes, when we say go ahead into the names, is actually you, me, and the tree, animals, and butterfly, and so on. Those is only part of the whole. But when we said the chang mean, that means the real reality is something we are one. So you cannot differentiate. So here we're talking about the name. So long life Tao. So we can name things. 名可名非常名，无名天地之始，有名万物之母。So of course then everything comes. Before heaven and earth, that's you cannot name, and that's Tao, and then later on, so, 有名万物之母, what you can name is then the 10,000 things starting. 故常无欲以生，常无欲以观其教，观其妙，常无欲以观其教. So you always meditate in a meditative mode. Oh, when a baby, newborn baby, then you feel the cosmic one is miao, is the wonder. And then, but now you have desire, 有欲, then you know what's, and then you can differentiate things. And then, 教, that means you can see the edges, or you can see what is the manifestation of the end of the Tao. That's what you see, the trees and so forth. Therefore, so the two sides. So one is when you meditative, when you become one. The one you live here now. So it's the two sides. Actually, one source. The source is Tao. What is Tao? We don't know. But that's later on, 25. And then there's one source. And then after you think, oh, I understand Tao, you're not enlightened. Oh, you're enlightened Tao. No. It's just layer by layer, layer by layer. Door after door after door after door. And then you reach, oh, what it is. It's continuous. So chapter number 1 is a wonderful opening chapter. But there's such a lot of knowledge in it. All right. Now, I just want to mention that nowadays in China, Chinese, well, a lot of scholars, they wrote down the jing. So even in the chapter 1, there's new versions come up. Oh, not the new version. So it's actually, but no, I'm not getting it. But the people said, 无名 or 有名, they stop in between because back in about 800 years back, a scholar, a Confucius scholar, he's not Taoist. He's nothing to do with Tao, but he's a scholar. So, well, it should be 无名, 无 and 名, 无 yu should be separate character. This is a separate concept. But 和尚公王弼所谓有名 天地之始，无名无名天地之始，有名万物之母. So always together, very quickly together. Okay. But anyway, this is only when you know Chinese. But now all the children here say, 大可大非常大，名可名非常名，无名天地之无 and then stop and then so. But that's not the way it's supposed to say. It's 无名. But anyway, since I'm talking in public, I need to mention that. So for I teach that all 和尚公 2,000 years old, they all teach 无名 because it's when you call 无名is one sentence, two words together means many things. If you separate it, it doesn't. It's not Tao. It's not the way Tao is supposed to. But anyway, Carry on that, and then of course, 好上过王宾, and then we go to now 庄子 also. I translate Zhuangzi's story because it's so important. Zhuangzi, you love the Zhuangzi story. So if you look at page 85 in my book, and you see Zhuangzi's story, it's not much a story for that particular chapter. He just said, well, a student asked the master, how can I obtain Tao? And the master said, hey, yeah, how you obtain Tao? You and Tao is one thing. You separate yourself. You'll never get it. So first of all, you need to drop your body. Huh? Let go of your body first, and then let go your mind, and then let go your body, that thing, and then now you have become everything. So that is a Zhuangzi story, right? So it's not much of a story, but it's understand. Zhuangzi is, of course, enlightened. How old Zhuangzi? 2,400 years old. 2,400 years, not 2,400 years. So it's, but anyway, okay, here, love yourself, love others, love nature. The world is beautiful because of you. I love you from Yangshuo. I teach here now. Come in case you're in this area. Thank you.
Chapter 1. It has been said for so many times and so many ways. Tao that can be told is not the absolute Tao. Name that can be named is not the absolute name. Oh, the humble one, if you cannot tell and you cannot name, should we close the book and not look? Yes and no. The more I talk, the less you absorb. Absolute Tao is an unknown. To talk about something unknown is meaningless. Absolute name is oneness. Oneness includes all names and therefore is meaningless to call everything oneness. Then the humble one, am I meaningless? Am I nothing? Oh man, what can I say? What can I say? Yes, when you are one with Tao, you are nothing but you are everything. You don't need to be told, but you know. And when you are one with the whole, you don't need a name to play a role. But when you begin to live, you must be told about the natural long life Tao to live here and now. When you begin to play a role, you must have name to be part of the game. Here is the game of life. The nameless is Tao, which gives birth to heaven and earth. The named is heaven and earth, which is the mother of the 10,000 things. Man is one of the 10,000 things, and he must play his role. O man, be void of desire, be still. Let the worldly dust settle. In silence and emptiness, you can witness the wonder of creation. Oh, men have rest for life. Be active. Live in the present moment. Right here and right now, you can experience the joy of living. These two experiences of life come from the same source, but different in name. These are the mysterious experiences. Oh, man, be humble. There are more mysterious wonders than mysterious experiences. Oh, incomprehensible. Somewhere in the unknown is a mysterious door to all wonders. What is behind the door? Oh, and behold, it cannot be told.